Weird signal they're giving me before I start. It looks like I'm already recording. Okay, I'm gonna just close this. All right, let us begin. Better with my other hand. All right. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Looking at my notes here. NoFap 4 years. No sex, no kissing, no fap. No sex. Why no sex? Well, because NoFap isn't about engaging in more sexual activity. At all, really. You're learning to control your sex drive. You're not removing your desire for sex, but you're realizing that sex must be safe for marriage. Sex and non-intercourse activities. And if you are married, you understand that sex is about protection between you and your spouse and as service to the Lord. No kissing. Why no kissing? Well, because I haven't had a new relationship all this time. Well, why haven't you had a new relationship? Well, because you don't just get a real new relationship. You don't just say, "Ooh, I want a relationship," and you get one. In order for a relationship to work, the woman you want a relationship with has to want to desire to commit to a relationship with you. Okay? All right. NoFap really isn't about scoring a relationship at all. I'm really saving my energy and desire for the right relationship that leads to marriage. Sadly, I've lost a few friendships with women due to pursuing a relationship, which prompted me to make that short video a few months ago saying don't pursue relationships. Instead, seek God's counsel, seek God's guidance, let God do the pursuing. The right relationship happens when it happens. Other NoFap experts, they say women surround you, women sense your energy, they sense that you've been holding it in for a long time, and they want to pursue you and they surround you. Please, this is not true for a second. Please stop believing this. This is not true. Women do not pursue you. Women do not surround you when you're living the NoFap lifestyle, no matter how long you've been going for it. Look at me. I'm already 4 years in. 4 years and counting. It's never happened. Women do not surround me, and I have no desire for women to surround me or pursue me. No. My desire is to be with the right woman. The one right woman. That's, a desire on top of the other desires I have, desires to serve the Lord. Because God is number one. So, I have no desire for women to surround me, and you have no desire for women to surround you either. Because your goal in your NoFap transition is not to attract women, it's to become the proper Christian gentleman, led by God, not controlled by sex. You don't want to be a swinger, you don't want to be a stud, you want to be a man. Swingers and studs are not men. You want to be a man, which means you want to have a wife, as in a woman that you are married to, the only woman you're going to have sex with, and this is the right woman that you are married to, that you are going to raise children with. And you're going to teach your children that they do not have to be enslaved to sexual immorality as you once were. All right? And you, as a responsible man, are meant to build a kingdom. A kingdom? I don't mean a city, a government, a country. I mean your house, your business, your family, your descendants, your short-term goals, your long-term goals, your goals that outlive you. That's your kingdom. Your kingdom is small as it is part of God's bigger kingdom. Because God is number one, as I said before. Now, how do you get in that mindset? Well, it certainly does start with NoFap, and yes, the transition in the beginning, it's tough. If your lack of control over sexual energy was as bad as mine used to be, you're going to have a very difficult transition. You're going to have some sleepless nights because you're waking up really highly energized and you gotta get out of bed, you gotta circulate the energy, move it away from down there, shift it around so you can calm down, take deep breaths to relax yourself. Get back to bed. It's tough. A lot of those immoral thoughts you used to have before will come back and haunt you at random moments. And it can happen at the daytime, it can happen in some of the most embarrassing times. And you have to learn to calm yourself down. It does get easier in time. I mean, me, at the 4-year mark, passing the 4-year mark, it's gotten easier. It happens, but it's gotten a lot easier. Again, you are a human being. God designed us to have sexual desires as humans. So it's not like it's gone. It's still happening, and it's up to you as a responsible man and a responsible servant to the Lord to use that energy towards the right things, like businesses, fitness, good habits, not bad habits. How else can you seek help in this regard? So you might want to buy a new Bible. I'm walking around outside right now. I don't have a new Bible with me to show you. Actually, I just ordered a Bible last week, and they said it's going to arrive today. We're in the middle of the daytime, late afternoon, it still hasn't arrived. I'm anxious. I ordered a Life Application Study Bible, New Living Translation version, and I can't wait to open it. I'm excited. Because I've heard nothing but great things about these Life Application Study Bibles. So, hopefully in a future video I can open it, read it, and even review it for you. But for now, I can certainly recommend in advance that you invest in something like a Life Application Study Bible. A Bible is the most important reading you're ever going to read. Wouldn't you like to read the best editions that can help you across the lifetime? As in your time on earth, before heaven. You also want to find the right church. Find good churches that teach you. And that's the other thing. NoFap experts, some of them have good intentions, and some of them will try to teach you about false gods, false spirits, like the Kundalini energy or the Buddha, whatever, and all that's wrong. You want to get away from that, because those are just other traps. And I've done other videos in the past to address this. You want to find a good church around your community. Find a few good churches. If you only find one good church, go to that one good church in your community. The right pastor will want to speak with you. The right pastor will want to hear about your disgusting things you used to do in your past that you're trying to break free from. Because the pastor is there to help you. The right pastor is there to help you. The pastor will want to pray for you first, pray with you, pray for you when you leave, and continue helping you each time you head back to the church. And from there, you keep attending, you learn to belong to the church, because not only will the pastor want to help you, but the whole community around the church will want to help you as well. Communities thrive when we're all together. And every time you leave your church, it is your duty to be the church, to help bring more people to God. And if you can bring more people to your church, by all means, do that. God still comes before the church. Ooh, had a little snack there. But again, that's what's important, because when communities thrive, God sees that. And again, your good works that you do for God are not necessarily bonus points, but God appreciates it. And you'll appreciate that. Love from God is unlike anything else. It's unlike the love you'll receive from a spouse. But love from a spouse is still important. And I lost my train of thought. When God sees your transition, God sees that you're showing your love for God by bringing others to the church. God knows that's the right steps to take, because when you are saved, when you are redeemed, when you are revived, when you are transformed from your old disgusting past into your new, clean, proper future, proper presence, and serving the Lord in that regard, What you want to do from there is bring others to the Lord, bring others to church, and help others just as you have been helped. So that's what I have to say here today. I hope this live stream has helped you in some way. I didn't announce this live stream in advance, so sorry if you couldn't tune into this when it was live. It's probably my mistake. I, again, wasn't sure when I was going to set this live stream. But if you're watching this after, feel free to share any questions in the comments section, and I'll see if I can get back to you. And I'm sure I can get back to you in the future, actually. Yeah, I'm sure. I want you to have a great week and a great life. Always love yourself for who you are. Subscribe for more videos. Bye-bye. God bless. Godspeed.